And to the angels, we are not just numbers. You know, subhanAllah, I think of this narration of Imam Ahmad rahimahullah when he was being tortured. There was a man who said, I thought about Imam Ahmad, his patience as he was being whipped and how he showed all this strength in spite of his physical weakness. Then I wept. And then that night, I saw in my sleep as if a voice was calling out to me saying, if only you could see the angels in the skies boasting about him while he was being beaten. I said, and did the angels know of Ahmad's beatings? The voice responded, there wasn't a single angel in the heavens except that it has witnessed over him while he was being beaten. How many angels witnessed the burning of the young Hafiz of Quran named Sha'ban in Gaza? They know what we're going through. Everyone around us does. But do you know who also gets our news? Our loved ones in the barzakh. Sadaqa ibn Sulaiman al-Ja'fari said that I once did something detestable which I came to regret after the death of my father. I committed a sin, and then I saw my dead father in a dream where he said to me, my son, I could not have been happier when we considered your deeds to be those of the righteous. However, I was highly ashamed of you on one occasion. So do not disgrace me again in front of the other believers who are also dead. His neighbor said that every day after that, we would hear Sadaqah making dua from his home every single night in his qiyam. O rectifier of the righteous, O guide of the misguided, and O merciful to the sinners, grant me a beautiful return to you from which I never return back to what caused me shame. In one narration by Anas radiallahu ta'ala anhu, the Prophet ﷺ said, your deeds are presented to your close relatives who have passed away. If your deeds are good, they celebrate. And if they're not good, they say, Allahumma la tumithum hatta tahdiyahum kama hadaytana. Oh Allah, do not cause them to die until you have guided them, just as you had guided us. This is the wish of the righteous before us. And our news reaches them without the propaganda of the devils. And I wonder how the news of the free Palestine and Al-Aqsa will be received by all of the shuhada before, inshaAllah. I wonder how happy Khadija radiallahu anha was to hear about Fatih Mecca. And I also wonder how the Prophet ﷺ feels about our efforts or lack thereof today. It's narrated that Abbad ibn Abbad once visited Ibrahim ibn Salih rahimahullah while he was the Amir of Palestine. And Ibrahim said to him, advise me. So Abbad said to him, your deeds are presented to the dead, and amongst them, the Prophet ﷺ. On that alone, Ibrahim wept until his beard was soaked with his tears. I wonder what it was like when Ibrahim died, and maybe he met the Prophet ﷺ himself. See, entering the barzakh is like going backstage after it's all over, or meeting the spectators and hearing what they were saying about you all along. But you don't want to wait till then to figure it out. Ask yourself now, who are you to all of those who are watching you? What does the Prophet ﷺ think about you right now? What does he think about the state of our ummah? Is it the angels who boast about you, or the devils who boast about what they've done to you? And what do the dead say about you? What have your loved ones who have preceded you into the barzakh heard about your deeds? Do they have a different opinion about you than all of those around you now? What's your reputation in a realm you have yet to enter?
لعلي أعمل صالحا فيما تركت كلا إنها كلمة هو قائلها ومن ورائهم برزخ إلى يوم يبعثون